If you really want to build a long-term, profitable, sustainable business online, then the way to go is to build your personal brand. The personal brand is going to differentiate between you and your competitor. Your personal brand is going to give you an extra edge over the other people who are promoting same product or similar kind of a product in your specific niche. And the way to build your personal brand is leveraging the power of video. So stay tuned. I'm going to show you 7 important steps of how you can leverage this and implement these particular steps in your business to build your personal brand by leveraging the power of video. So stay tuned. Number one, to have a clarity in your topic or in your micro niche. This is very, very critical, and every beginner, every digital entrepreneur, every independent entrepreneur forget to focus on this. If you have a clarity, if you have a crystal clear clarity on what topic you really want to go in, what is your micro niche, then it is going to be easy for you to leverage that. Because understand, when you are getting into the business, when you start building your personal brand online, it is very, very important that you choose any particular topic, area of interest, or particular micro niche, and just leverage your content around that particular topic. If you are focusing on any other topic or many different topic at the same point, you are going to get confused yourself, and you are going to confuse your audience as well, because your audience are not going to understand what exactly you're talking about. Your audience are not going to understand that what is your micro niche. If you are focusing, for example, if you are an affiliate entrepreneur, and if you are really promoting your product as someone else's product, all right, then you got to choose your particular niche, and you got to choose your micro niche. If you're focusing to students, you have to focus on students. You have to create a content around them. You have to create a content which is actually going to benefit to them. If you're an affiliate entrepreneur, then you can choose various niches. Like, you can get narrowed down. You can choose particular students, or you can choose a working professional. You can choose an entrepreneur. You can choose digital coach, or you can choose any kind of a particular segment where you are into your micro niche. All right. So it is very, very important that whenever you really want to grow and build your strong personal brand online by leveraging the power of video, first of all, have a crystal clear clarity about what kind of a topic you're choosing and what is your micro niche. Number two is that create consistent content. It is very, very easy for today in our digital era that you can start any business right now. Even while watching this video, you can start your business on internet. This is the power of internet. But it is very, very important that how you keep focus, how you keep long-term vision, and how you being consistent on taking actions every day in your business. And many entrepreneurs fail into that. It's very easy for me, for you to start a business and any kind of a business today because of internet. But it is very, very important and very, very, very critical to be consistent on daily action, whether it's creating a content, whether it's sharing value, whether it's adding value to your audience, whether it's building your email list, whatever it is. It is very, very important that you be consistent. Whatever, if you're creating a video content, you got to be creating video content every single day. Every day you have to add value to your audience. Every day you have to build your email list. Every day you have to work on building your own tribe, and that is one of the important thing. And many entrepreneurs fail to be consistent on taking their massive actions. Third step is share your content everywhere. This is very, very important that whenever you are creating content, whenever you are being consistent, then make sure you're sharing your content to everywhere. See, understand, social media is a pool of opportunity for you to go in front of your audience and just share whatever message, whatever knowledge, whatever skill set you really want to share to the world. You can teach them, right? So don't just focus on particular one platform or any one social media platform where you think that I'm comfortable on it. No, it is very, very important. Understand this. Your audience are hanging around everywhere. They can be on WhatsApp, they can be on Facebook, they can be on YouTube, they can be on Twitter, they can be on LinkedIn, right? But you got to understand, you have to be everywhere, wherever it's possible for you. If you're creating video content, then make sure you're sharing your videos on YouTube, Facebook, on LinkedIn, everywhere possible for you. You can share your videos, right? And understand, whenever your audience are hanging around, they should came across some sort of content on every single platform of yours. This is very, very critical, because if you're focusing on any particular platform and you're investing your time, energy, money to create some awesome content and just sharing that content on that only particular platform, and your audience are not going to have that amazing opportunity to connect on other social media platform of yours. This is very, very important. And if you are sharing your content on YouTube, make sure you share that content on Facebook as well. Make sure you create a similar kind of a content and share it on Instagram as well, because it's very, very important that your audience should come across with your content at any platform. They should have consumed your content at some platform, because if you're focusing on only on one platform, you are restricting your growth. You are actually keeping boundaries for you to grow your personal brand. See, understand, you don't have a control on these social media platforms. Anything can happen tomorrow. If you're focusing on growing on only on your YouTube channel, then you never know that anything can happen in future. Anything can happen because their algorithm is going to change. Their guidelines can change, right? You might lose your account, so you are going to lose that particular efforts, money, energy which we have already put for so long, right? So make sure that you be everywhere and share your content to every possible social media platform. Four important things that keep your brand identity. So what do you mean by that? See, whenever you're sharing your content, whenever you are uploading your videos, whatever kind of a content when you're creating and when you're sharing to your audience, make sure you have some similar kind of an identity. It can be the color of your thumbnail, you make sure you use similar kind of a color on every video. This is going to give that particular identity about you, about yourself, about your personal brand for your audience. It will be easy for them to understand and recall your personal brand whenever they are coming across with any kind of content like yours. All right, so make sure you use the universal color in all your videos, whether it's your thumbnail, or whether it's any animations, or whether it's any kind of a design you're using, any kind of editing. Whenever you're doing any editing part, make sure you use similar kind of a colors in your personal brand, which actually shows the identity about yourself, your personal brand, and your audience are going to recall about you, about your personal brand whenever they are actually going through with your content. Fifth is, let your audience connect with you everywhere. What I mean by that, see, understand, when you are creating your content, when you're putting so much of energy and so much of time and investing a lot in creating your content, it is very, very important for you to share your value to your audience consistently. And once you start sharing your value to your audience, it is very, very important that let your audience connect with you everywhere. Don't just focus on one platform. Let them connect with you everywhere. If you're creating video on YouTube, make sure you are actually inviting them on your other social media platforms as well. Here you can invite them to join your personal Facebook group. You can invite them to join your Instagram account. You can start building a list. All right, so it is very, very important when you are creating content, when you're putting so much of energy and money and investing your time, then make sure you actually leverage that particular piece of content, because your piece of content is actually the efforts which you have put to create that particular value. It is not just a content, it is a value where your audience are going to consume your content, where your audience are going to get benefits out of it. So it is very, very important that whenever you sharing your content to any particular social media platform, make sure you are inviting your audience to join your other social media platforms as well, or invite them in your tribe, invite them in your Facebook group, or invite them to get sign up in your email list. Then you can keep on adding value to them by sending them value all the time. All right, so make sure you just don't focus on one piece of content. Make sure you invite them on the other social media platforms, or the other system as well, so where they can connect with you. When you start building a relationship with your audience by leveraging the power of video, they should connect with you every single point. Wherever they have opportunity, they can connect with you, right? And it is going to have that strong relationship between you and your audience, and that is going to help you to build your personal brand. Sixth step is that you got to focus on building your tribe. Many entrepreneurs are not focusing on this part. When you start any business, remember I told you that it is very, very easy to start any kind of a business on internet in today's digital era. When you're building a brand, when you're building a personal brand, it is extremely important that you got to have your relationship with your audience. You got to have some sort of commitment towards your audience, to that you are going to give them benefit. You are going to help them to transform their life and help them to grow their business. So this is very, very important that you focus on building a community, not just adding value. It is not that you are an entrepreneur, a digital entrepreneur, you just keep on creating value and you just building your email list, or you're just building your awareness, or you're just promoting yourself like anything. No, it is very, very important when you are approaching to your audience through your videos. It is extremely important that you take a feedback from them as well. It is extremely important that you actually invite them in your own world. Once you invite them in your own world on internet, it is extremely important that you keep on nurturing them, you keep on adding them, and you treat your customer for lifelong. This is not something that you are adding value and you're just selling something and you're just going away. No, you are here building your personal brand by leveraging the power of video. So this is very, very important that you focus on building your own world, your own community, your own tribe. And this tribe is going to be your own and own family, own community on internet. All right. And you are the person who is actually leading this tribe, and you are actually adding value to this tribe. So then whenever you create a content, make sure you invite all your audience into your own world where you are actually talking them, you're adding value, you are getting feedback from them as well. Right? So majorly you have to focus on building your personal brand, but while you're building your personal brand, you got to focus on building your audience, because your audience are going to be with you for too long. Seventh step is that serve your audience for lifelong. I told you that you got to build your tribe, you got to build your community, you got to create that system where your audience are actually getting into the universal platform, and they are actually sharing and getting knowledge from you. Right? So this is very, very important. You treat your audience, you treat your community for a lifelong. You are building a strong personal brand online by leveraging the power of video, and this is your responsibility. Doesn't matter whether you are having your paid audience or whether you have your audience, organic audience. Doesn't matter. This is your responsibility. You are an entrepreneur. You have to only give to your audience. Doesn't matter. Don't just have the expectations that, okay, if someone is buying, then only I can invite him or her into my world. No, it is not like that. If you really want to build a brand, if you really want to have a long-term vision in your business, then make sure you treat your audience, you treat your customers, you treat your community for a lifelong. This is your lifelong commitment. This is your lifelong responsibility that you keep on add value to your audience. All right. So this is going to give you results in long term. All right. So make sure you follow all these 7 steps, which is going to build your personal brand by leveraging the power of video. Well, so I hope you got some golden nuggets from this video and learn that how you can build your strong personal brand by leveraging the power of video. So start implementing these 7 important steps in your business and start taking actions every day, because this is going to help you for too long. If you have a vision, if you really want to build a strong personal brand by leveraging the power of video on internet, start implementing all these 7 steps in your business and start growing. All right. So if you want to learn more about personal brand and video making, then make sure hit the subscribe button, because I'm going to upload a lot of content about building a personal brand, building an influence on internet, and leveraging the power of videos. So make sure hit the subscribe button and stay connected with this channel. I'll see you in the next video.